So today we're going to be torture testing these budget-friendly optics. We're going to be taking them through the Dire Armory Gauntlet of Eternal Suffering. So we've got 3 optics here. We've got super high budget video. This is at least
absolutely.
This is $100 worth of optics. So this is the big stuff. You know, these aren't the cheap Trigicons and Neotex.
So
this is some...
Which ones do we have here? The NC Star
red dot.
Reflex.
This is a reflex. Then we've got the UTG red dot sight.
And then the massive Barska red dot.
I can't even look at that one without laughing. Like every time when I pulled it out of the box,
it is huge.
I laughed. I literally laughed. So let's talk about some features of these guys. Here you go. Why don't you hold this guy?
Yeah, perfect. So according to the packaging, what does it claim? Unlimited eye relief.
Unlimited eye relief.
See forever. There's a Made in China sticker covering the standard on-off switch.
Yes, that's standard. It's actually a little switch. You've got the light-emitting diode. Of
course, naturally.
Which is fancy talk for LED.
Right. Unlimited
eye relief, we covered that. Red dot reticle. Standard on-off switch.
Standard.
Included CR2032 battery.
There were actually 2 of them, so maybe that covers the price of the optic in itself.
Props to NC Star for actually including 2 batteries. Plastic and aluminum construction is actually a advertised feature.
Yeah, and it's looking like aluminum on the bottom for mounting, and plastic everywhere else.
That about covers that one. All right, next we have the UTG. Why don't you get the box? And
let's check the box. It's got a great field of view. It's great.
It's great. It's not amazing.
It's just great. This one again has an unlimited eye relief, so set that thing as far away as you want.
Fact checkers claim that was false.
Yeah.
On the unlimited eye relief. This has been independently fact checked by me.
This one's boasting both a red and a green dot, all built into that turret style on-off switch with your different levels of illumination.
Yep, I see the green, I see the red. So you can miss your target in 2 colors.
Yeah. This one has a quick aim and an instant lock on target. So for all you gamers, I guess you get an aimbot with this one. It's included.
This is a real life aimbot.
For no extra charge.
Locked on target. Awesome.
And finally, and the one that I'm most excited for, is this Barska.
I can't look at it without laughing.
It's huge.
It's the Hubble Space Telescope. That is the Hubble Space Telescope.
And this one doesn't really claim to do anything on the box. It's got a 5 MOA reticle. So, that's man size, 200 yards, not a ton of precision. It does have different red dot levels.
This thing exists.
Going up to 11, so you can, turn it up to 11.
It's there. But hey, props to Barska. They included these lens caps.
Yeah, it's got lens caps. That's about it. So the Dire Armory Gauntlet of Eternal Suffering consists of the Brosidon submersion test, Fires of Mount Doom,
the Tundra of Terror,
got the Cliffhanger,
we've got the Ride or Die,
and my personal favorite, the Birds Are Real.
In this test, each optic must hold their breath for 5 minutes while being completely submerged in water. If the optic is destroyed and the red dot no longer functions, it's a fail. If the red dot is still working after the test is complete, it's a pass. Let's do it.
Let's get to it.
So, dot's still on.
Dot's still on for now.
Submersion.
I'm scared about that battery because there's a rubber cap. There's no O-ring or screw or anything.
Ooh, yeah.
And it just released a bubble.
That one made some waves.
Like a big boat anchor.
Yeah, it's like a big boat anchor.
Ready?
Thanks, Brosidon. You're doing a good job, buddy.
I'm confident those two will be fine. It's the NC Star that I'm worried about because of that battery cover.
Yeah.
The others have O-rings that protect the battery.
None of these optics claim to be water resistant in the slightest. The dot is surprisingly still on.
It's still on? Okay.
It is still on. NC Star survives the Bro-Sidon submersion test. With a wet battery.
With a wet battery.
All right. Next is the UTG. The UTG survives the Bro-Sidon submersion test. Green dot is still on.
Looks good.
Looks good. Next, the telescope boat anchor. Whoa. Wait a second. Oh, it's still on.
Still on, okay.
There's some water maybe inside the lens cap? Nope. No water got in. Still on.
Yeah.
Yeah, still on.
It's tight.
Wow. Oh, that actually surprised me. I was sure that the NC Star would not survive that because of the exposed battery cap. But it's still on, still working. After taking a dip, who doesn't like to jump right into 0-degree temperatures? We have 3 lucky contestants that are willing to try. This is the Tundra of Terror. Each optic must stay in the freezer at 0 degrees for 20 minutes. If the red dot is off, fail. If the red dot is still on, pass. Here we go. Properly frozen. Let's try the NC Star red dot.
Is it still on?
It's frosty. It is still on. 0 degrees for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
It's still running.
Still running.
Looks pretty good.
Next we have the UTG. This one is still on. Green dot.
Again, frosty and cold. Still on.
Yep. Now we have the Barska Hubble Space Telescope. Frosty, but still on.
Alright, so they survived.
Yep.
For now.
For now. In this test, we put these optics in almost 200-degree environment for 25 minutes. If the optic survives without melting or turning off, it passes. If the optic is damaged from the heat, it fails. Hey bro, give me that seltzer.
Hey bro, bring me that vape.
Bro, here you go, bro.
Thanks, bro. Optics going on the grill.
Bro, you're doing so good.
These are heavy, bro.
Bro, that's why you need the extra strength.
Bro. So good, bro.
Ooh, some good seltzer, bro. Oh, bro, those look good, bro.
These look real good, bro.
Oh, yeah. I like my medium rare.
Smoking.
These are well done.
I'm a little bit worried about this test, bro.
Bro, I'm a little scared too, bro.
Especially that plastic NC Star. We should just wait for them to cool down.
So, all three.
Are they still on?
This one's on.
Okay.
NC Star is on.
I was worried about that.
A little toasty. And, ooh, wait a second. I may be looking through the wrong side here, but no, this one's on. There's a little bit of like washout, it looks like, but it could just be from the sun.
What about that UTG? Is it still on?
UTG is, yep, they're all still on. The NC Star plastic melted a little bit here on the top, but overall, still working.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too. Next one. Ready?
Ready.
In this test, we drop these optics 3 times from 8 feet. If the optics are damaged in any way that obscures the shooter's vision or the red dot powers off, it fails. If the red dot stays on and vision is not obscured, it passes.
Some water just came out of there.
Yeah, water just came out. Battery pack popped off. Drop 2.
Not broken. Drop 3.
Drop 3. Oh!
Oh, we got some. The battery came out.
Battery came out.
But that's all. There's still water and stuff.
Water's coming out of it.
We broke a battery tab.
We did?
Yep.
Alright, let's put the battery in and see if it works.
Rubber cover back on.
It works!
It works!
It did break. The plastic broke around it, but the light came back on.
The lens is okay.
The lens okay. I dropped it on the lens. I'm actually...
The switch still works.
Switch, the standard switch.
Pass.
Pass.
Is the UTG up next?
Alright. 3, 2, 1, drop.
Oh, that was a heavy clunk.
These ones are heavy.
Still on.
Alright.
Drop it again.
Oh, lost a piece.
Yeah, lens cap died.
Okay.
Light is still on, glass is clear.
Alright.
Ready for drop 3.
Ready for drop 3, here we go.
Oh.
Yep. These ones are heavy.
Water came out of
More
somewhere.
water. So water's getting in there
Yep.
and it's surviving.
Glass isn't broken, light is still on. I don't see anything other than this flip up cap.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't see anything else broken. Does it change? It still changes intensity.
Cool.
It works.
Alright.
Pass.
Pass.
Bar's good. Space
Barska.
telescope.
Never change, Barska. Never change. Blame me, bro.
Alright, I got you.
Alright, here we go. Drop number 1 on the Barska red dot sight.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a really hard hit. Alright, so we hit the front edge. I got some marks. Glass is fine. Optic is on.
Good.
Drop again.
Alright, drop 2. Ooh.
I might have put a dent in the floor.
Well, this thing weighs as much as a brick, so... Impact on the battery cover there.
Okay, yep. Battery cover impact. The dot is dim. Cap is loose. It's okay.
It's okay.
The dot's still on. Dot's on. It's good.
Dot's on.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
Drop 3.
Drop 3. Oh. Oh!
Cracked glass.
Cracked the lens on the inside.
Outside glass is okay. The internal reflector is cracked and dislodged.
Is it? Okay.
It is. It's yeah. It's separated. However, the dot is still on.
Dot still works?
Maybe a half pass.
We will give this... The dot still works. If this were to happen to you out, you would still be able to use it. In this test, we drag these optics behind a truck for 100 yards. If the optic is destroyed in any way that obscures the shooter's vision or the red dot turns off, it fails. If the red dot stays on, it's a pass. I love it! We're gonna be dragging these behind a truck, moving at, how many miles per hour?
The speed limit is 25, so 55?
This test is the ride or die.
Let's go.
Did not fare too well. The glass in the front is completely shattered. The light is still on.
Is it still on?
The light is still on. It's hard to see because the rope, but the light is still on.
Our standard on-off switch remained on somehow.
Somehow the battery stayed in. The little rubber. I think the rope is pinching.
Yeah.
This closed.
That is the only reason.
That's the only reason the battery's still on.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give this. It stayed on.
Mount scuff, plastic scuff, but if that light is still on, I can't see it. But I think that might be.
If you angle it the right way. I'm gonna give this a fail because the whole front lens is
Unusably cracked.
unusably cracked.
Next up, we got the UTG. Let's go. See how it did.
Oh, pretty chewed up. Lenses are still intact, actually.
Really?
Yeah. The body of it is understandably torn up, but
We lost that other cap.
it is still on. This light's already incredibly dim, and it is still on, but you can tell just by looking at it that it's like almost off the...
It looks good to me.
It passed.
It's not broken.
No. It passed the test. I'm
This
going
one-
to give it a pass.
This one passes.
Understandable cosmetic damage.
How does the red do? We have the green on. The red is dim, but it is on.
Yep.
All right, it's a pass.
Yep. Next up, we got the Barska boat anchor red dot sight, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Space telescope.
Let's go.
All right,
It
the
would cut you.
Barska telescope. How'd it do?
All right. The lot of damage on this thing. The
Jeez.
glass is still cracked, and
Ooh, that looks like it has a lot of play.
yeah, this is the front top knob came completely loose. It's barely even working, and the light goes on and off if I wiggle it.
Okay.
So the red dot
That is where the battery is.
yes,
Is up
that's
there.
where the battery is. So battery thing came completely unconnected. A lot of damage, cracked lens. I'm gonna give this a fail.
The light's still shining.
If you wiggle the
I
battery,
can-
it will.
I can see through it.
Are you gonna give it a pass?
I'm giving it a pass.
Really? I'm
Yeah,
gonna give it.
I'm actually impressed. I really thought these lenses were going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
That internal one is a little bit worse. I say pass.
Pass?
I say pass.
Birds are real. In this test, we will shoot each optic with birdshot from a 12-gauge shotgun from 10 feet away. If the red dot turns off or the optic is damaged in a way that obscures the shooter's vision, it fails. If the red dot stays on and the damage does not obscure the shooter's vision, it passes. They got annihilated. Glass isn't even in it. So the plastic NC Star is done. It's dead.
Did you try the standard on-off switch?
It's not even there anymore.
That's a problem.
This is yeah, I wouldn't be taking this into battle.
Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, the whole battery compartment's gone.
Yeah, it
It doesn't exist anymore.
Everything's gone.
Big fail.
Big fail.
Let's see. It looks pretty good though.
Yeah, it actually held up better, but this thing is so, I mean, this thing is a tank. It's like so heavy. I mean, the glass is still cracked from our previous shots.
The pellets didn't go through.
It didn't go through though.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep. Still rotates.
yeah, it still rotates. The battery compartment, you'll probably have trouble getting that off. But still on. Still works.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Very impressive.
actually impressed with this. I mean, it's still the size of a small child. But
Pass.
I mean, it's on. Oh, look at the lens.
We've got actual puncture.
Look at all the shattered glass in
Ooh.
there. Oh, geez.
And it went through there.
Yep.
Let's see. Do you turn on?
The knob still rotates. Can you see through it at all?
Okay, so there is a light on.
Yep.
It is not usable
No.
at all. Not
The
even close.
Hubble Space Telescope
Yeah.
here.
The LED is on.
Yeah, I do see the LED, but it's all refracted in all the shattered
Yeah.
pieces of glass. You can see here, I mean, it's done. So, the UTG kind of reigns supreme so far.
Yep.
But knob turns, the actual light still does work. It just got wrecked. So,
They all broke.
they're all broken. Well, not really.
No, so the UTG actually did kind of good.
It kind of did.
It also got hit by the least amount of pellets, but the end caps are broken. The glass remained intact.
The glass remaining intact was fairly surprising.
And it still lights up.
And it still lights up.
So-
But we did notice that throughout the test, the red dot got dimmer and dimmer
Yes.
until it was in daylight almost not visible,
The green dot is still usable.
but the green dot is still usable. This did take the least amount of pellets because I shot at it at point blank with a shotgun and somehow shot a little high. This guy, the Hubble Space Telescope of red dots.
I had really high hopes.
I did too because it's built like a tank. It looks like a tank. It
Easily
looks like,
the heaviest one here.
it looks like something you could launch it out of a cannon.
And it's got both back glass is destroyed, the front glass is dislodged, there are pellets inside.
Yeah,
It's
this,
not
this thing
good.
got obliterated.
Yeah, while it still does light up, kind of, it's not in any usable way.
And
At all.
it is important to note that even though it does light up, that because this top cap is loose, if it does wiggle, the light goes out. To be expected from a $45 optic.
Yeah, don't shoot your optics with shotguns.
And also, it's a really good workout if you're have it on your rifle and you're like raising it all the time.
NC Star, I love this optic. I wanted to hate it, but it's so awesome. The standard on-off switch is gone.
Yeah.
The plastic that was in the front is gone.
Yep.
There's an actual hole in it
You
to
could
see through.
You could see daylight through it.
I don't know what kind of rail this was supposed to mount to, but it's not any standard
Yes,
kind.
this will not be warned. This will not fit on your standard pick rail of
No.
your AR.
Batteries compartment is gone.
Yep.
That was exactly what I expected.
Yeah,
but
that
I love,
actually when I
love to
noticed,
see it.
whenever it was shot, it was like bing, and I saw the battery go
Yeah.
like flying off into the distance. This test was a lot of fun. Like we had
It was.
a blast doing this, and we want to do a lot more of these. So please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go follow us on Instagram. Go follow us on Facebook. Comment and share as much as you can because we really want to do some high-end optics. This is more of a test.
Right, yeah, next time we get some
Yeah.
like $35 optics.
No, but this was kind of a test of to see what we could do and what we could actually put things through. And we might even make it harsher. I feel like some of the tests we did, although it was a harsh test, it's the gauntlet of eternal suffering.
It is.
It needs to be. We're gonna ramp it up, I think. So like and subscribe. Follow us on all of our socials and stay tuned for more videos.